Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. And follow me on Instagram, too. I'm winding down. Camp is winding down. I'm doing a great job. But I've been getting a lot of comments about me going in on Adrien Broner, and I hate the guy, and I don't hate the guy. He's just in the news every single day. And he has a fight coming up July 29th. I have no choice. You know, he's probably the most, that fight is the most polarizing fight that we have. Black versus Mexican, hip hop versus Mexican culture. I mean, hip hop versus Mikey Garcia family. Dad speaks Spanish. Mikey Garcia speaks both Spanish and English. And he wears that, I don't know the name of it, but that Mexican hat, I don't know what it is. So it has great optics. This fight has great optics, you know. Adrien Broner wears chains. Mikey Garcia, I believe, lives on a farm or something like that. I've seen him on a horse. So I've seen him pushing a horse somehow. So the optics of this fight is wonderful. And guess what? Boxing fans want it. Boxing fans want to talk about it. So why the fuck shouldn't I talk about Adrien Broner? And you guys are getting on me for going in on a black man. Let me explain something to you guys. I gave the nigga 34 chances. If you want to give him a 35th chance, I want to sell you a bridge. All right? I want to sell you some ice that can cure cancer. Shit. I mean, how many chances are you going to give the guy? Maya Angelou, which is an angel of the 20th century, says, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. Stop hoping, all right? We had 8 years of hope, and Chicago is still in pain, all right? And although I love President Obama for what he represented, I voted for him twice unconditionally, and honestly, I would vote for him again, blindly. But it's just beyond me. I don't fully understand why the fuck are you guys so empathetic or sympathetic towards Adrien Broner? Obviously, he doesn't give a fuck about you. You know, if Adrien Broner cared so much, he would be straightforward and honest. You know, in his 2 losses, Maidana and Porter, I wasn't at the Maidana fight, but I believe he had a broken jaw. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But at the Porter fight, he didn't do a post-fight interview. He's quite often disrespectful to media, and I don't hold no. Let me say this: I hold no grudges against Adrien Broner. I'm not in competition with Adrien Broner, but at the end of the day, to steal his line, you have to call a spade a spade. You can't protect the man. You can't protect ignorance because he's black. You know, we have great examples in our family. You know, I'm speaking to my black men right now. How many times are you gonna let Uncle Tony borrow $20 and you know the nigga gonna get high? How many times are you going to let Auntie Shireen, I don't know, whoever, Monique, you understand what I'm saying? It's time for us to set the line on Adrien Broner. Set the line. Draw a line in the sand, all right? Let other people patronize him and glorify his ignorance. I'm not glorifying his ignorance, all right? I will not, you know, and if it was... If his name wasn't Adrien Broner, I would be the same way. And ironically, if some of you guys may know me on a personal level, on a handful of you guys, I'm the same way. I hold myself accountable too. You know, I'm walking around at under 6% body fat. You know what I mean? And I don't fight. I don't do none of that shit. Don't drink, don't smoke. I always got a book in front of my TV. I don't cut the TV on in the summertime. You know, I invest my money. I make wise decisions. You guys understand where I'm coming from? So I'm not saying I'm perfect, nor am I saying I'm better than him. Only God can. When God gives us that golden ticket to go to heaven or hell, whoever you believe in, that's when I realize I've done a good job. But up until then, everything is subjective, and it's just I don't get why people are protecting Adrien Broner. Why are you protecting? Because he's black? There's a line that you draw. And I am unequivocally, unapologetically, for the sake of this video, pro-black. for black, by black. And if you follow my channel for some time, I am unwavering on that. But I am also unwavering on consistent ignorance. And you're going to support someone who went into Walmart, where I shop, right? And this is a blanket statement. Read the underlining message. He goes into Walmart, says, throws his money up. Adrien Broner don't need no change. That's all of us. That's a slap to the face of every American alive. I mean, with the exception of the 5%, you know. And so I how many times will he slap you in the face? You know, so it's just funny to me. I don't know what to tell y'all. I honestly don't, because if Al Heyman gives that motherfucker the key to the Midwest, which he was attempting to do, if you have seen the last 3 or 4 fights of Robert Easter, Rashid Warren, I believe his name is, have been in the Midwest. I told Adrien Broner to his face, Al Heyman is using you as a linchpin to the Midwest. Get that money. You know, and you see Al Heyman is pushing it to New York now. You know, he wants to control New York, Vegas, which is smart, LA. You know, and no one is in the Midwest. You know, if he had Terrence Crawford, I mean, that would be the linchpin to the Midwest. But Adrien Broner is a name, not the best fighter in the world. He's not a pound-for-pound top 5. And he's disrespectful to media. I mean, look what he did to Ness. You know, I disagree on Ness on the conversation we had, but no fighter should talk to a guy who's strictly doing his job. You know, just as I can respectfully disagree with all of you guys, I'm the same way on the video as I am in person. You know, I don't tuck my tail in conflict, but I know I want to go home to my son. I want to go home to my family. You understand what I'm saying? So I always have that. I always have that in my head. And just in the comment section, I read all you guys' comments. It pops up on my phone. At the end of the day, sometimes I go through them. Why should black boxing fans protect Adrien Broner? Because he's black? Or because he deserves a 37th chance? Tell me why. People say you should never give up. No, sometimes people got to prove to themselves that they're real. Remember after the last fight, in the epilogue, I believe it was the Russian guy he fought when he won his 4th title, which is amazing. You know, he's won four world titles in 4 different divisions, which is astounding, which I believe will quite possibly put him in the Hall of Fame, similar to Tracy McGrady, kind of, you know, just for his accolades. And he's hugged his mother and said he's not going to drink anymore. He's sober. Remember that? He cried, hugged his mama in the back. And then I don't follow him on Snapchat, but I follow him on Instagram, and everything he does makes news, which he knows. He's drinking again, in my estimation. You know, I'm guesstimating. You know, well, obviously he is, because he was pulled over and was drunk when his SUV was shot up. So, and I saw him 4 days after that, and he was drunk in the hotel lobby. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to invest capital in this man? If Adrien Broner was a stock, would you invest in him? Or would you invest in Mikey Garcia? Or would you invest in Earl Spence? Or would you invest in Keith Thurman? Or would you invest in Sean Porter? Or would you invest in Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder? You guys got to choose your battles wisely. And not because he's black. There are so many black men that has failed us. You know? On an optics level and in a real life situation, they have failed us, you know. And I just think I'm doing the right thing matter of fact, don't think, I know I'm doing the right thing by holding his hand to the fire. Whether he listens to my videos or not, I don't know. But in person, I am the same person in this video that I am in person with Adrien Broner. I will be the same person on these videos with Oscar De La Hoya as I will in person. So I don't know what I don't know where you guys are in this. I don't know. It's not comic to me. It's almost like, are you serious? I have no ill will towards Adrien Broner. I would want him to get all the money he can possibly get. But just go through his rap sheet. Would you trust a man with his rap sheet? Or do you just lay quiet? He will not be my son's role model. My son will not have him as his role model. No way. I won't even cut the, matter of fact, I'll be dead ass honest with you. I won't even cut a I won't even show he'll be much older. He'll be long gone by then. But I wouldn't even entertain the idea. You understand what I'm saying? Of him being my son, bro. I wouldn't want him to watch his fights and even fancy over him. You know, we have an obligation as men in this society to hold men to men's standards. Hold Adrien Broner to manhood standards, all right? All right, and Adrien Broner has a brain on him that's fast, that's quick, because I've had off-camera conversations with him. He is quick, he's fast, he's witty, he's intelligent, he's witty. I said that. He's not an inarticulate, unintelligent person. He's not, because I genuinely believe Adrien Broner would have been successful at anything he did because he has the favor of he has the favor of knowing how to get it. Keeping it is a different story, but he has the know-how. All right, whatever he would have chosen in life, he would have been successful at. You know, and I don't know how long, because obviously his sustainability is what we're questioning right now, and also his how much does Adrien Broner love himself? You guys don't know the answer, and neither do I. I can't answer that question. And I believe Mikey Garcia will win that fight. If the fight is in Vegas, I will put $100, $200 on Mikey Garcia. It's just it. You know, you guys tell me. I don't know. I am a very proud black man, and if you guys are, I said, fortunate enough to hang around me. I'm not that big of a person, but I'm just saying, if we're able to hang around each other, you would know that I'm unwavering. You know, I protect my relationships. As you guys know, I have relationships in boxing, and I am unwavering on that. And so you guys know what you're getting when you come to this channel. If he's a fuck up, he's a fuck up. All right? And there's only one person in boxing that I have malice for, and that's Oscar De La Hoya. I don't respect him because he's a fraud. He's a fraud, and I can't wait to get him in an interview. I genuinely can't wait. I'm excited. I look forward to that like I looked forward to Christmas as a 13, 12, 11, or 10-year-old. I look forward to that day. I really, really look forward to that day. That is the only person in boxing that I can look, because you know why? He banned PBC from covering the fight. For real, like it's just amazing. Like it's just disgusting what they're doing over there. In addition to, you know, like I don't want to go into detail on that because maybe I'm speaking out of turn. But anyhow, man, he's just a nasty man. They give illicit instructions to the security at the MGM, wherever the fight is being held, not to let certain people in the media room, even though they're representing the fighter. So it's just disgusting, man. He's not a good person. If a motherfucker can drive drunk and settle with a 15-year-old girl out of court, is he your golden boy? Is Oscar the golden boy? Yeah, is he your golden boy? Anyways, man, I'm gone. Pray for Adrien Broner, right? Pray and hope, right? Like you're gonna do tomorrow at church, right? I'm not making it fun, but Christians sit on their hands a lot. You know what I mean? We got to get active. Anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.